Hello guys, so in the previous video, steps 1 through 4, I went over how to create the white center, yellow center, blue center, and then the 3 centers on the outside. So now, what we're trying to do is we're trying to reduce this into a 3x3 cube. So what we need to do now is we need to create, we need to go through the process of edge pairing. So how do we do that? It's real simple. It's just a process that once you understand it, it's just a matter of you have to repeat it 12, 11 times. So now what we're going to do is, and it doesn't matter what order you start in. I know there's a lot of ambiguity as when you're starting, but it does not matter what order you start in. So I like to do the white ones first, but it has no implications on the final result. So what we want to do is we want to line up a white and blue. With the white and blue, we want them to be across from each other. So now that they're across from each other, white and blue, what we want to do is we want this kind of pattern. So since it's down here, we want it to be diagonally across from each other. So how do we do that? It's real simple. Right side up, face counterclockwise, the cube clockwise, and then right side up. And that's how we get it from down here to up here. And now we have it in the favorable diagonal position. So here's the algorithm that we execute. And we can pull it this way or this way. Just know that the algorithm is the same but opposite. So I'm going to twist to the right hand side. So to the right, then we go up, right side up, then the top face counterclockwise, right side down, align the centers, and then we have it right here. We have a centerpiece. And one thing I did fail to mention was, whenever you're doing this process, make sure these two pieces are not an edge, because when they're an edge, when they're a paired edge, then it's going to destroy them. That's what you don't want. So now let's do another pairing. So here's green and white, green and white. Let's go ahead and line them up. Again, when you have them like this, you want it to be diagonal. So right side up, face counterclockwise, cube clockwise, and then right side up. Now we have them favorable like this. And again, we check to see if these are the same, which they're not, which is good for us. So now we're gonna do the same thing, except we're gonna do it in the opposite direction. So to the right, left side up, top face clockwise, left side down, align the centers. Now we have another edge paired over here. So now let's look for the orange and white. So right here. And now it is favorable for us to start edge pairing, because we don't have to do the process of getting them diagonal because they're already diagonal for us. So what we're gonna do is we can't execute yet because we have an edge already formed. We have it above us, so we don't want that. So what do we do when we have that? It's real simple. We just twist to an edge that is not paired yet. So that way we destroy this edge. It's not already formed. So what do we do? To the left, up, left side up, clockwise, left side down, align the centers. Real simple. And now let's find the fourth white piece. So white and red, white and red. They're across from each other, so we have to and also when they're across from each other, directly across from each other, it actually doesn't matter what the centerpiece is, but once you start connecting them, that's when it does matter. So right now it doesn't matter because we're gonna simply bring this guy down here. So it's not gonna destroy this if we bring it down here. So it's right side up, face counterclockwise, cube clockwise, right side up. So now we have them. So now when we do want to do the edge pairing, it does matter that this edge is on top, because if we do it, it'll destroy it, and we don't want that. So let's pick one that's not paired yet. So to the left, left side up, top clockwise, left side down, align the centers. Now we have all the four, and now we have the edges paired. So now we can do the yellow edges, which for me will be easier. To start out with, it's recommendable to do the edge pairing as you go, to just pick a color and just do all the colors of it. But once you are becoming a faster cuber, you start pairing what you see first. So if you see different colors first, pair those first. But for now, let's do blue and yellow. So again, they're lined up with each other, so we got to bring this guy down here. This does not matter whether it's paired or not. So right side up, face, the front face counterclockwise, the cube clockwise, right side up. Now we pair them. Since they're not together, since these aren't paired already, we go ahead and pair these. So to the left, right side up, left side up, sorry. Top face clockwise, left side down, align the centers, and now we have this paired. So let's go ahead and do green and yellow. So they're like this, so we don't want that. So we want to bring this guy down here. So right side up, face counterclockwise, cube clockwise, right side up. So now we can do the edge pairing. So to the left, left side up, top face clockwise, left side down, align the centers. And now let's go ahead and pair the yellow and orange. So let's look for the other orange on the board. It's right here. So let's align them next to each other. And they're lined up next to each other, so we don't want that. So right side up, cube counterclockwise, or front face clockwise, cube counterclockwise, and then right side up. So now, again, to the right, right side up, top face counterclockwise, right side down, align the centers. And now let's go ahead and pair the red and white, red and yellow. So they're already across from each other. So we're gonna go ahead and bring this guy down here. So right side up, front face counterclockwise, cube clockwise, right side up. So now we pair them, but we can't do it here because everything is already paired. We can't do it here. It's already paired, but we can't do it here. So let's go ahead and do that. So to the left, left side up, top face clockwise, left side down, align the centers. And now we have this guy paired up. So now we have all our yellow pieces. So let's just pair up what's left. So whatever is left, honestly, it doesn't matter. So let's go ahead and do orange and red. So orange and red, we can't do this pairing because it's already paired. We can't do this one because it's already paired. We can't do this one because it's already paired. But we can do this one. So let's go ahead and do that. So we twist to the right, right side up, top face counterclockwise, right side down, align the centers. Now we have this guy paired up. And now we can do the orange and green, orange and green. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. We can't do this one because it's already paired. We can't do this one because it's already paired. We can't do this one because it's already paired, and we can't do this one. So we're kind of at a lock. What happens when they're all paired? It's just real simple. All we do now is we just give it a little twist, and then we start trying to see if any of these options work. Paired, paired, unpaired. So there you go. So whenever you come to that, just give it a twist either direction. You just want to make sure that you're paired up with something that's not already paired up. So to the left, left side up, top face clockwise, left side down, align the centers. And now that's it. We've come to the last part of this video. So now we only have 2 left, and so it's not gonna work if we just try the same algorithm. So we have to try a different algorithm, which is in my next video in this playlist, which I'll show y'all there and then. All right, thank you guys. Like and subscribe for more content, more information. All right, thank you.